Hello again, and let's move the cursor away for a bit. Welcome back to another video. Before getting into this video, make sure that you read at least Buried Long Ago by Mad Cave Studios, issue 1, 2, 3, and return to this video at a later point in time after you read the first 3 issues and did your background research on one of the main characters, of the main antagonist. At least one of them. Because there's layers to it, like I already mentioned. Thank you for your understanding, and let's get into this video. So, in the previous video, for those of you who follow it or read the third issue, we saw Belle Gunness basically killing off her oldest daughter and sacrifice her to Candle Eyes, but this had a funny effect on what's buried long ago under the farm, because the creature finally has a queen. So how we do this video now? Well, we already mentioned the theme a few times, so we won't be going over that. We'll give a quick synopsis now, since it's a 5-parter. And yeah, breakdown, after which we continue with the good, bad and the ugly. And the final verdict, that goes from 10 out of 100 till 100 out of 100. With 70 out of 100 being the average. It won't be as high as the previous video, because issue 3 was, yeah, in my opinion, perfection. But not for the faint of heart. Because there are some things being yeah, shown in there who are not suitable for everyone, especially not young children, or if you have a certain religious background, you might feel uncomfortable reading it. So I know there aren't a lot of people who mention it, but I try to take it into account and give my the full honest version. And yeah, but that's in good intent, to show that I yeah, take certain things into account, things that get forgotten in this day and age pretty quickly. And of course, yeah, there might be some things you might disagree with me about, and that's totally fine, but let's try to keep it civil. I'm just trying to bring yeah, some Halloween spirit around, and there's nice stuff accompanying it. And that's not all. I'll also be using the League of Comics Geeks again to give you the thoughts of other people who read the 4th issue. So I got my tea ready. Grab yourself some bites, some tea, whatever you prefer. Maybe a glass of liquor. Let's get into this video. So yeah, once again, the theme, nothing changed. Anthony Cleveland is still the writer. Alex Cormack is still the artist, Justin Birch is the letterer, and the editor is James B. Emmer. I've totally butchered that name. James Emmett and yeah, Ryan Carroll. And the production design, Camilo Sanchez, and the production is Juan Diego Posada. I'm terrible with names. That's a quick version of it. We go straight to the synopsis. I said I wouldn't mention it, but what the heck. The synopsis, Ryelyn and Haddy devise a plan to slow Candle Eyes and the rise, because the more people will get sacrificed to Candle Eyes, to this creature here, who's now yeah, a queen or a woman, the stronger it becomes. But in the meantime, their mother, Belle Gunness, was originally from Selbu, Norway. She brings more and more men into the farm, more poor souls, to sacrifice to the gods of the earth. And yeah, this results in Candle Eyes growing stronger, so it's an uphill battle against yeah, their own mother, who basically killed their elder sister. And yeah, that's basically it. So what they're doing right now here is in typical horror fashion. They create a box to, yeah, like some sort of time capsule. To whoever finds this, we ask you to leave this box buried. If not for our sake, maybe yours. You think it'll ever work? Or even work? I hope so. Our names are Haddy and Ryelyn. Our new baby brother, Alden, open spell, or Aiden, is with us too, but he can't write yet. We had an older sister, but she's gone now. And as you see from the leaves, that's kind of ironic, it's autumn. One morning we wake up and Jessie wasn't there. And here comes misery, misery, misery. Billy leaves with a broken heart after being told a lie that, yeah, she sent Jessie, that Bella sent Jessie to school for misbehaved girls somewhere in California. But we all know that's a lie. She's been gone, Haddy hasn't been sleeping at night. And after what she saw, which is something you might already guess due to the form of the clouds, that's the spirit. Jessie has, yeah, is still among them as a ghost. Spirit of vengeance. Heh, 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 heh. I'm terrible. I know, but it's, for me it's, I know it's Thursday, but for me it's Friday once it gets uploaded. So what the heck. She's dead. Mama killed her, Ryelyn. Mama lies, Haddy doesn't. No, of course not, she's 8 years old and they're quite innocent. Not saying that there are kids that won't lie, but they're still innocent. At least till they reach puberty. Mom seemed sad after Jess left. Strangers finally stopped coming around and the house was quiet. And except for the baby. Then all of a sudden, it gets a lot louder. Shh, now my little prince. Girls, come meet your new brother, Aiden. So it's basically a flashback to that moment. We don't know how he got here. Mom said he came from her belly. But yeah, I think it arrived on the doorstep or something. She lies. All he does is scream. Hold him if you like. And they play a little with the baby. Doesn't matter to us where he came from anymore. He's here and we are his big sisters now. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah, they grow up so fast. And they put the book in it and they'll bury the box. But you already got my dolly. This was Jessie's book. I don't want to bury it. Look, she was writing the stories and for us, and she didn't finish it. I know. It's kind of ironic, and that's why we need it. It shows how much she loved us. And they both miss her, of course, because yeah, she was her probably the closest thing they got to, yeah, some sort of family that didn't yeah, play games behind their backs. Or at least try to be on the good side of their mother. And unfortunately that didn't work out. But if you bury the box of good, instead we think that could stop her or maybe slow her down. We don't know if it will work, but we need to try. We're working against Mama and all the wicked she buries to feed it. I love it. Halloween. More and more men keep arriving, so here you have two. Let's see. About 17 panel page, where the rest of the men keep coming. More men are coming in from all walks of life, but not without a good wallet. And yeah, one by one, they basically get sacrificed to the gods of the earth. It's like she's forgotten about us. They were quite happy with that. She left the closet unlocked. Come see. The men go, but the trunks stay, and with it, yeah, the cash flow. They're all full of clothes, men's clothes. Careful, they'll be wobbly, they'll fall. Right, and look. There's lots of letters over here, all from Mama. Bring everything with you, come and stay forever. Mercy. Whew. She knew what that's why I said, Belle, she knew what she was doing. Like a predator, appearing weak, but once, yeah. She got, yeah, the back inside, her sights on the back. She'll turn straight into, yeah, let's say a black widow spinning her web. And then she devours her prey. Poetic. So many letters, so many men, but why? Haddy, this one's open, too, look. In a red sachet behind the cellar door is where we found our answers. She's right, Ryelyn, there's a half a gazillion in here. Girl, and then they hear her voice coming down from below. Girls, you're not supposed to be here. I'm telling your mama. That sounds terrible, I know. And Ryelyn or Haddy gets grabbed from behind by her mother. And this is probably one of the best panels of this comic already. Never, never, you touch that satchel again, I will bury you. All of you. That's one way to put it. But it shows what kind of monster she is. The box is our only chance. We don't think we have much time left. Goodbye. If you find this years from now, maybe add some of your own good to it and rebury it. Hopefully it still works, and it will help you like it's helped us. For our love, Haddy, Ryelyn, Aiden, and Jesse too. Things will change now, right? Especially this when autumn is around and the leaves fall off the trees, of the branches. Until yeah, spring arrives. So yeah, we're going back to yeah, a familiar page, a familiar setting with yeah, Haddy and Ryelyn and their Aiden having a fun time, having a dinner together, and of course the new yeah, betrothed or new partner of Belle Gunness, new fiance, gets offered an orange, but they already know what happens. Laughing, smiling, acting like nothing happens, but let's take a sip of tea first. Huh. But we all know what happens next. This man, as the mother tells her children to yeah, go to bed, wish them good night. The Black Widow has spun her web, and the poison is doing its work. She grabs a knife, puts a knife, and she yeah, kills her victim. Nothing's changed. Wait, do you hear that? No. And over here they see candle eyes, or at least appears to be candle eyes. A part of it. It could have been the sister, or it could have been the entity itself. It taps on the wall, on the windows. I'm gender blind, and they screamed like hell. Beautiful. Now that's how you do a panel. That's how you do a splash. This is why yeah, mainstream publishers need to take notes. Candle eyes. She took everything, and I didn't slow her at all. Jesse, her book. Haddy. And yeah, she keeps stopping the earth to no avail because yeah, Jessie won't be coming back that way. They stop, give her, but she keeps on screaming. Bye. You sweet little ones. As you know, it's here. Mrs. Grundle tells him to follow him. She sees their sorrow, their despair, and she decides to follow to help them, to help the kids. The boxy bird, I understand intent, but it didn't do a thing. She came back stronger than ever. Right, yes. See all the joy you like, but won't rid the land of what's below, especially when you have an attentive steward caring for it keenly as your mother. However, if the gardener no longer tends to the soil, what happens to the garden? Stay away for a moment, children. Don't breathe this. No touching. I wasn't. It's my first attempt at this recipe. It was once the remedy to put a hush on what's below. So she is some kind of witch. Interesting. Now listen closely, children. After that horrible night in the woods, I sat clear of the Madam's land for months. Then one spring morning, a few visitors arrived and encouraged me to return. They said the Madam missed my visits, and they offered to help bake her a surprise. I politely protested. But then I saw her, and I chose to help. You'll need more molasses. Go check to the cupboard. And she knew, at least Mrs. Grundle, she knew that some kind of hit something on my mousepad. They knew that the Madam trusted her, and not them. So her treats and her innocence were their only way to her, and the treats worked. It was the last that she saw, and she stopped breathing. So yeah, nothing of value was lost, but yeah. That's the end of the Madame. After that, the women were finally free. Before leaving the grounds, they made sure the Madame would be buried far, far from there. Without the steward, the thing with the yellow eyes withered and went back below, only waiting, of course. Now, I can't say how content this is in comparison, or potent this is in comparison to what they used. Your mother is a sizable woman. I don't know if this will do what you need to do. Keep her trust, make sure she doesn't suspect she'll need to drink all of it. Oh. You little ones weren't ready for any of this, huh? Look at you. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't. Know this, please. I wouldn't have made this if I knew another way. You're both so small, so young. I forget how frightening the world looks down there, and how hopeless it feels to confront it. But sometimes the courage we need comes once we realize we're the only ones between what we fear and the few that we love. I love that quote. This is good writing. But how we're gonna get Mama to drink it? So discuss how we're making her drink this poison or this potion, I think. And if it doesn't work, what if she figures it out and comes for us? They're both scared. And yeah, Ryelyn tells her that she's scared. She's scared too, but scared at least. And she was scared in Chicago because they lived there for a moment. And yeah, they're afraid of their mother, afraid of Candle Eyes, but she's more afraid of losing her only family, basically their only family, their only sisters. The sisters are afraid of losing each other and their little brother, Luke. But suddenly they find Jessie's book. We should have been buried with the rest in the good box or the time capsule. But the pages, it's all new. They were blank before. They're all in Jessie's handwriting. Her story, the ending. She finished it. But how? And then suddenly heard a familiar voice. A certain tone to it. Haddy, Ryelyn, Jessie. That was her voice. Shh, Mama will hear us. Jessie, where are you? Girls, come outside. So the the voice tells them to come outside. They hear Jesse's voice, but they're not, yeah. They don't know where it comes from, but she guides them to, yeah, to the garden, etc. Outside the farm. It's strong, but not enough. She tells him that's not enough. That's Jesse. And she tells him to read the final pages. Lure her here. And Mama will taste the soil as we have. Beautiful. Because the Queen demands it. To be included. In the 5th issue and last issue. So the conclusion is almost near. It won't be finished this Halloween, but it will be, yeah. It will be put in the same place, so you don't have to worry about that. Here's the cover for the 5th issue, available in September 2025, so this was pretty recent. I have no regrets buying this at all. Here's another title, but yeah. And it's the cover. But we should go back to the front cover and go straight to the good, bad and the ugly. So yeah, what's good about it? Well, the cover, it really checks out. It really sets the tone without revealing too much. I really like that small detail. And yeah, of course there's a good balance between writing and art. There's some family drama, more dead bodies, family schemes, Mrs. Yeah, Grundle helping her out. Pretty interesting. And yeah. What's next? I forgot to put the link of issue 4 in here. Family schemes, family drama, yeah, more dead bodies, balance of art and writing, good writing. We can go a bit to, yeah, my favorite panels. This is beautiful, by the way. See how evil she is. This one is my favorite page, and this is the one where, yeah, Candle Eyes is ticking on the window. I love it. And of course, yeah, the ending, where the spirit of the Queen of, yeah, of the thing buried long ago. Her own sister, his elder sister, is telling him to, yeah, lure their mother here. And yeah, have her taste the soil, which is, yeah, setting up for a beautiful conclusion. But like I said before, the art's not for everyone, and it's a story that's not for the faint of heart, especially not issue 3 if you read it. I have the video in the playlist that I put in the description. It's a little predictable, people get killed, etc. You see that they're moving towards the ending, and there's nothing wrong with that. The execution was once again pretty good. So we go to the final verdict, and yeah, tell what the league has to say about it. And yeah, they're once again very positive from what I've seen. 51 ratings with 4.3. And we can go to some of the people who have written a review, etc. Or at least a fragment of it. First one comes from Walker Bate. Sometimes the courage we need comes once we realize we're the only ones between what we fear and what we love. And that's a beautiful quote, by the way. The series has been a delightful surprise, to be honest. I didn't expect much when I went into it, but I picked it because it's a Mad Cave horror series. Always a good time in my opinion. Well, I had another, yeah, more supernatural series called The Dark Pyramid, and it wasn't that good. So yeah, I agree and I don't agree with that. But so far I find this series to be engaging, dark in the best way, and surprisingly charming. I agree with that. There's no one from Jason 82874. I've really enjoyed this series, looking forward to the conclusion. I read the conclusion, and yeah, that's somehow revealed in the next video. But overall, either I'm getting soft, or I agree with the league once again. But I'll give this an 85 out of 100. not as good as the third issue, because that one was close to flawless. But yeah, still strong. It's been probably I haven't been this excited about an American comic like this in quite some time. And just the timing is also perfect for Halloween. And that's about it. If you'd like to see me make more videos like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, not because you have to, and check out Jaguar issue 1, or at least 2, soon 1, 2 and 3, and in the future 4 on Globalcomix and Gumroad. And of course, that's all I have to say about this video. I'll post this video on Halloween. Issue 5 will be the conclusion that will be uploaded next month. And that's all I have to say about this video. Have a wonderful evening, and happy Halloween.